What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of NBA bets, guys. This is a brand new week. We're starting off our NBA videos. If you guys do not follow the Instagram yet, go follow the Instagram. It's the_wager_zone. I'll take Mondays off. I put all my plays on Instagram for Mondays, guys. Yesterday we went 3-1. The only bet we almost had the clean sweep. The only bet we did not cash was the Kings. We took the Kings on a money line, which I am kind of mad about myself. I'm a big Spurs fan. I mean, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan, but I told you guys I thought the Spurs were gonna make the playoffs this year. I thought Wembanyama was gonna take a big step up, and now you guys see me out here making bets against Wembanyama, like going against what I said at the beginning of the season. So I'm kind of mad at myself with that bet. But still, guys, we went 3-1. Kings are the only ones that lost it, and I should have known that Wembanyama was gonna go out there and kill Sabonis, like, because Wembanyama was the next big thing, guys. So let's get right into this next day, guys. The first bet of the day is gonna be a 3-leg parlay. I'm going to be taking the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. All three of these teams are playing lower level teams. They're playing teams that are probably not going to be making the playoffs. The Portland Trailblazers and the Toronto Raptors are probably going to be the worst teams in the NBA. They're probably going to be bottom 3, bottom 4 teams in the whole entire league. Portland Trailblazers cannot score. They took Scoot Henderson last year, and Scoot has just been a big bust, honestly. I thought he was going to be the most improved player this year, but it's like Scoot just can't get a jump shot. Portland does not know how to figure it out. And Minnesota, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Minnesota's new lineup with Julius Randle there, but when they play against these lower level teams, they tend to dominate. Like, they haven't figured out their spacing yet, and I think in the playoffs, the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to have trouble with that spacing. But as of right now, going against the Portland Trailblazers, I don't think they're going to have any trouble. So I think the Minnesota Timberwolves win this game like 115-101. And the Milwaukee Bucks, like, they're playing the Toronto Raptors. Milwaukee's at home. Milwaukee's been having a horrible season. Like I told you guys before, I'm very disappointed in Giannis Antetokounmpo. I was a big fan of him, and now he's showing that he's turning into a little brat. He's turning into a little spoiled brat. He's showing his leadership skills are not really there. I'm starting to have hate for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So hopefully he gets his win for me so I can take a little bit off of it. But yeah, guys, the Toronto Raptors are going to be in rebuilding mode. They have RJ Barrett over there as their new star, and it's kind of cool. Like, they have a Canadian over there playing in Canada as their new star. But like I said, they're gonna be one of the worst teams in the league this year. And the Milwaukee Bucks, want to have any chance of struggling this season, they have to beat this team, Toronto Raptors, at home. And yeah, guys, we're taking the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics are the best team in the NBA this year. They're probably going to win the championship this year, hands down. I said at the beginning of the year the Celtics are going to go back-to-back. And they're playing the Atlanta Hawks, where the Atlanta Hawks are probably going to be in that play-in spot. I'm not sure if they're going to make the playoffs, but they're going to be in that play-in spot, about the 10th to 9th area. But Boston at home seems to be unbeatable. They lose some games, I guess, but last year they had the best home record. I think they're about to have the best home record again this year. So I think they're going to dominate that game, win that game about 25 points, 23 points. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the 3-leg parlay. Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, and Minnesota Timberwolves. Guys, this next game is going to be the Detroit Pistons taking on the Miami Heat, and this game's going to be played in Detroit. I was almost leaning Detroit because, like I told you guys, I'm a big fan of Detroit this year. I took their over 24.5 wins this year. I think the Detroit Pistons are going to make that play-in spot. I like Kate Cunningham, and I like Jaden Ivey. I like this young squad a lot, and I like Monty Williams, the whole coach, young players. I like the whole squad that Detroit Pistons have been setting up over there. But they are playing against the Miami Heat. I'm going to be taking the Miami Heat on the money line on this one, guys. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, they are beating these teams on the road. They had one of the best road records in the league. They are beating a lot of low-level teams on the road. The only losses they have on the road are against the top teams in the league, like the Boston Celtics, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like, the only teams they're losing to are the best teams in the league. So I don't think they're going to go out here and lose to Detroit. Detroit is going to probably keep this game close. It's like this game is almost a pick 'em. It's a 1-point favorite for Miami, and I do think Miami pulls it off. I think Miami wins this game 105-103, probably a 2-point game, where Detroit keeps this game very close and Miami just ends it really, really nice in the fourth quarter, where Jimmy Butler starts to take over this game. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the bet. I'm taking Miami to go into Detroit to win this game on the road. All right, guys, this next game is going to be the Utah Jazz taking on the Phoenix Suns. This game is going to be played in Utah, and there's going to be no Kevin Durant. But I'm going to be still taking the Phoenix Suns on this one, guys. I like the squad where the Phoenix Suns, especially when they're missing one player. Now with Bradley Beal and Devin Booker there, I think Tyus Jones is going to have a little bit more freedom to play that point guard position and kick the ball out to Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. I can see Bradley Beal and Devin Booker going for about 30 points each and having a marvelous game where they just drop buckets all over the Jazz. The Jazz only have one good player in Lauri Markkanen, and Colin Sexton, I guess. Colin, if you're a big fan of Colin Sexton, I'm not, but I watched Colin Sexton for a while. He seems like a guy that puts up stats, but he doesn't contend and go to wins. But Lauri Markkanen is the only main player they're going to be watching out for. And I don't think Lauri Markkanen is going to be doing too much. So yeah, guys, I think this game's going to be a very close game. I think this game's going to come out to a 108 to 101 victory for the Phoenix Suns. But the Phoenix Suns are going to pull this off, go into Utah, and show them how the Sun feels like, guys. So give me the Phoenix Suns on the money line of this one, guys. All right, guys, this next game is going to be the Golden State Warriors taking on the Dallas Mavericks. This game is going to be played in Golden State. Look at this graphic, guys. Shout out to this graphic right here. How this graphic came out really well. I liked how I put the skyline of San Francisco. We got the Golden Gate Bridge right there, right outside the arena of the Golden State Warriors. But let's get right into this game, guys. I'm taking the Golden State Warriors to win this game. They're at home. The Golden State Warriors have been in really great form. They are one of the best home teams historically in the NBA, and this year they've been doing really well at home. I think Steph Curry's going to go out there with Buddy Hield. They're going to go out there and just drop some buckets all over the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks don't have the best perimeter defense, and I just think the Golden State Warriors are going to take advantage of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic on the defensive end. For the Mavericks, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, I think they're going to go at it as well. I think it's going to be a bang-bang game, back and forth, where there's going to be a lot of three-shot, a lot of buckets scored. I think this game's going to come out to a 120 game, where the Golden State Warriors pull this game off by like 5 points at the end of the game, where Golden State just being at home, that crazy crowd in San Francisco. I think the San Francisco fans, I almost said Oracle, guys, but they're not in Oracle anymore. They're not in Oakland. They're in San Fran. These San Francisco fans are just insane. They show up every single day, and I just think they're going to be on the backs of these Golden State Warriors team, because I think a lot of them, like us, thought the Golden State Warriors were going to take a step back this year. But just seeing how Buddy Hield has been coming into form, and how Kevin Looney is playing that great big man position, and Steph Curry showing how much of a leader he is. So give me the Golden State Warriors at home. I think they're going to win this game. Like I said, it's going to be a 5-point game. I think the Golden State Warriors win this game. All right, guys, this is going to be the last bet I'm going to be giving you. It's going to be a 3-leg parlay for player props. And, guys, we've been killing it in these player prop bets. Honestly, I feel like I've only lost one so far since I've been with you guys. But we've been killing it for the most part. I know I take a lot of the obvious ones, but isn't that what we want to do? Isn't that what we want to parlay some obvious picks together? 3-leg parlays with the obvious choices and win some money? Like, come on, guys. If you guys are sitting here just trying to look for some over-unders on some, like, 24 points and a half and, like, 28 points and a half, you're going to end up losing some money. But if you go in here to parlay some pieces together, take the obvious bets with these guys to score some points, get some rebounds, and we're gonna win some money, guys. So yeah, guys, let's go and get right into this 3-leg parlay. This one kind of scares me just a little bit. I'll let you know which leg scares me, but yeah, guys, I'm kind of confident in this one. So hopefully it wins. First leg of the parlay is gonna be Anthony Edwards to score 20 points. Second leg is gonna be Joel Embiid to score 20 points, and third leg is gonna be Jason Tatum to score 20 points. I think all three of these guys are gonna go against their opposition and drop buckets. Anthony Edwards, I think, is gonna drop about 25 to 30 points on the Portland Trailblazers. Portland has nobody to guard Anthony Edwards. He is very athletic, about 6'5", 6'6" frame. This guy's going to be driving into the paint, pulling up mid-ranges, knock down a couple threes. I think he's going to be all over the Portland Trailblazers and lead them to, all over the Portland Trailblazers and lead the Minnesota Timberwolves to a win. So give me Anthony Edwards to score at least 20. Jason Tatum, guys, he's going to be going against Atlanta Hawks. Jason Tatum's on a revenge tour this year. This guy is out here so mad that he didn't get to play in Team USA. He was on the squad, but he got benched for the most time. This whole year's Jason Tatum's revenge tour. I think he's going to go out here against the Atlanta Hawks, drop about 29 to 30 points. I think he's going to be good for it, especially 20 points is easy for him. I think he can get that in the first half, maybe first 3 quarters. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be the second leg, Jason Tatum over 20 points. And, yeah, guys, the third leg is going to be Joel Embiid 20-plus points. This is Joel Embiid's debut. This is the reason why I told you I'm kind of scared of this one, because I'm usually confident in all my player prop ones. But Joel Embiid's making his debut tonight. He is going up against, who are they playing tonight, guys? I forgot who they are playing tonight. But yeah, my point is Joel Embiid is a guy that is a walking 35-15 nightmare for any team in the league. This guy might be the best player, hands down, in the NBA while he's healthy. He has every move in the book. Every post move, pulls up mid-range. He can pull up a 3. He has one of the best strokes I've seen for a big man. He knocks down his free throws. I just think Joel Embiid, they're playing the New York Knicks. You got it, guys. Philadelphia's playing New York Knicks today. And I just think Joel Embiid is going to go in there in his first game back and just prove why he's one of the best centers, or maybe the best center in the league. He hasn't been healthy, but I do believe if this man is healthy, Philadelphia can make a great run and end up winning the championship this year. But we all know that Paul George and Joel Embiid cannot stay healthy. But my point is, he's going to be going up and matched up against Karl Anthony Towns today. Karl Anthony Towns has that thinner frame. I think Joel Embiid's going to push him around in the paint, get some easy buckets, knock down some free throws, hit a couple jump shots, and score at least 22 to 23. I don't see him dropping 30, 40 points this game because this is his first game back, but 20 points shouldn't be too much for him. And this is his first game back, so I do think he's going to try a little bit harder. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the 3-leg parlay. Anthony Edwards, Joel Embiid, and Jason Tatum to all at least score 20 points. And yeah, guys, that is it for today's NBA video. That is all the bets I have for you guys. So if this is your first ever video, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day. I'm here every single day posting all different types of bets, guys. I do all different types of sports, so check out my previous videos. And yeah, guys, like I said, this is all the bets I have for you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm out of here.